Hi folks, so I have to say, I don't really enjoy doing this, and yet I almost have no choice because I have a voice and it's not being heard. Yes, it's true, I do have stage fright. That's why I don't get up on stage. I actually do have stage fright. And so people who do podcasts, they have stage fright and, everything's scripted for them and everything okay, you have camera fright as well. Yeah, I have camera fright. I don't have a makeup team. I don't have a hairstylist. I don't have a personal trainer, so I don't have a studio. I'm just a person with a voice, okay? It's a voice, it's a voice, it's a voice. When we read the Bible, do we see everybody's face? Oh, that's what Paul looked like. He was this short little bald guy. Oh, that's what Peter looked like. He was a tall man with a mustache and a beard and 50 tattoos. It doesn't matter. We don't have the faces of the saints preserved. Oh, except in Catholic churches and Orthodox churches, apparently, you make these icons out of them. But, in Protestant churches, we don't. So what's up with this pastor not even showing up to his own church? Yeah, I know. I commute a lot and I drive a lot, and every so often I flip past the radio station that he does a nightly show with his wife, whom I haven't seen in 8 months. She never shows up. She stopped showing up to church a long time ago on Saturdays. I'm just going to the spa. I'm just going out with the girls, and we're just going to have a few drinks at the new soda shop. We're just gonna get our nails done. Doyle, be a good boy for me and do a nice sermon. The thing is, and this has been a problem for a little while, he's been using Saturday night as his little practice session. He'll go really, really long, just to warm himself up for the important sermon, which will be on Sunday morning. Some people work on Sundays. Maybe they come to the church on Saturday night because that's the only opportunity they have, and I rushed home, and darn it, I rushed home, and darn it, people weren't ready to go to church, and darn it, like I said, I have a 2-hour commute. And I wasn't really uptight about it. You know what? Come on, folks, you should have been ready. Come on, we're going to church. Come on. Well, if it's not important enough for the pastor to show up, why do I have to show up? And then it turns out it's some guest, some plump middle-aged lady with glasses, looking at her notes. Okay, well, gosh, she talked about Elijah, but I kind of missed most of that. And then she started babbling on about her. We had 4 kids in diapers and blah, blah, blah. You know what? You had 6 kids. I had 9 kids. Yes, I was married at the time, and yes, they were all my biological and my husband's biological children. Do you ever have anybody up there talking about? No, of course, because they're all in insane asylums, not attending your church. That's going to be my next stop. No, the Twilight Zone is going to be your next stop. Oh, right, okay. But seriously, you're having these guest speakers. It's like a month ago, it's this blonde lady in really skin tight bodysuit. It's I know you got that from Neiman Marcus, but it's going up your butt crack. It's too tight for you, lady. I know you got a discount, but that bodysuit doesn't fit you very well. And you're assuming that I listen to your podcast, blah, blah, blah. It's a podcast. It's really scripted. Blah, blah, blah. And she even dissed the pastor in his own church when he wasn't even there. Some of us like Jennifer more than the pastor. I'm this is really lame. Why is this lady coming in? I don't even know this lady from Eve. And she's coming into the church dissing the pastor, and he's not even here. Some of us like Jennifer a lot more than Doyle. Who are you? And she found like a bunch of money in her backyard. I'm like, what the heck? And then you have this other guy like, well, I played football for Ohio State. Of course, you played football for Ohio State. And then your granny shows up and she gives a sermon, and your mother and your sister. It's like, okay. And so, like, there's this guest couple, and they're like, we felt really welcome 20 years ago when we came to this church. And so they rush out. As soon as they're done with their little speaking gig, they just, whew, it's like a streak of lightning right out the door. Like, actually, I was waiting for them to stop talking so I could get coffee because I was getting so tired and so really, really super duper tired because Saturday is a busy day for me. It's not really my day of rest. I'm not a Seventh-day Adventist, but this is the day that my husband chooses to go to church. So as soon as they're done, I get up and I'm going to get coffee as soon as they're done. And these people are so fast. Somehow it's like, oh, I'm getting out of my seat to get coffee, and they're just like right behind me, right on my butt. I'm like, oh, whoops. And then I'm coming back in, and they're just leaving. I mean, they're leaving the church entirely. And, the thing is, they don't make eye contact with you. Like, they're really tall, and they're just too important to make eye contact with you. Apparently, this church we go to prisons, and, we talk to women in jail. Like, you don't talk to me. Do I have to be in jail for you to make eye contact with me? The church that was no more. It's going to be a donut shop next. It's going to be like Elijah's Biscuit and Donut Emporium next. Seriously, if somebody doesn't do something about this, I'm not donating anymore. Goodbye.